Hi, everybody. This is Debbie Stallings, and I am going to do a little Canva tutorial for you guys. It's been a while since I've had any kind of little tutorial, so I thought I'd start a whole series for Canva because so many agents use Canva and so many agents don't know all the tips and tricks for Canva. And I don't know everything, but I do know a few, so I'm going to share. So what this tutorial is for my first video, it has to do with your logos. So if you look at what's on my screen right now, you see this picture with my logo on it. Make it a little bit bigger. You see how there's this white box around there. So I've seen a lot of agents, they make their posts and their pictures and they have their logo, but there's this big white box around the logo, and it's it's a nice, pretty logo, but it's just there's this white box. So the question is, how do you get rid of the white box? So there's two ways to do it. You can see this is the same picture with the white box around the logo, and I want to show you what it looks like without the white box. So if you look at this one, there it is without the white box. Okay, so you see it just looks better, it looks neater, cleaner, more professional than this with the white box. Okay, so how do you get rid of the white box? So one way, okay, so I'm showing you what it looks like, and then I'm going to kind of just build it from scratch so you can kind of watch me do it. Okay, so I'm going to add a new page. And by the way, I am using the paid version of Canva. There is a free version, but the paid version, it's only like, I think it's $17, maybe 15. It's so inexpensive, and it is so worth it if you're somebody who is on social media a lot and you're making a lot of posts. I am always on social media, as most of you know. I'm all over Facebook, all over Instagram, and so I'm constantly making these kind of posts, and I'm always on Canva. I'm on Canva 100 times a day. Seriously, I am. So if you think you're going to be on social media a lot, or if you already are, it's very wise to invest in the paid version of Canva. So if you have just a free version, some of the tips I'm showing you may not work. You might have to go ahead and get the paid version. Okay. Okay. So that being said, I'm going to create a new page, and I'm just going to use one of these photos over here. So you click on the. So first you upload your media. I'm assuming at this point you guys know how to add pictures. So you upload your media, and you choose from your device what picture you want. Okay, that's how you do that part. Okay, so back over here, then you just click on the picture, and it shows up like this. And to get it, here's another little tip. To get it to be the full size, and by the way, I am using the Instagram template size right here. I like to use the Instagram size as opposed to starting out with a Facebook post because it resizes it better when you go to post it on social media. If you don't use Instagram a lot, then you might want to start off with the Facebook size. But the size you're looking at on my screen is the Instagram size. So once you get the picture over here, right click, set image as background. And it does cut off part of your image, but I'm going to also show you a way to make it not do that. But right now I'm just trying to show you the logo part. So, okay, so you got your picture over there. So then this is my logo with the white background. Okay, so one way to get rid of that white background, the white box, click on the picture, click on Effects, Background Remover, and watch it work. And it's thinking, and there you go. See how easy that was? Now, initially, it's a little bit of a faded image, and then it pops up and it puts the full colors in there. But see, that's all it was. And you can click it and make it bigger or make it smaller, whatever you want. Okay, but see how easy that was, you guys? And so now the white box is no longer there. Pretty simple, okay? So another way to do this, if you don't want to always have to remove the background every time, is you can also, like if you have your logo with the white background, put your logo on a blank, whatever you call this right here. And then again, you can resize it, make it whatever size you want. But so right now, see my logo, it looks like there's no background on there, okay? But there is a white background. So if I were to save this right now and use it, it's gonna look like this, okay? So if you're making your, if you're making your logo in Canva, or if someone else makes it for you and you upload that logo to Canva. And if it looks like this with the white background, then you would just go over here to download, select this tile, and see it's page 5. So make sure you have page 5 selected right here. And then see right there, transparent background. So then you click that and you download it, and then it's going to remove that background. So then once you download that onto your computer, here, then you save it, and then you see this one right here, it's going to look like that. And then when you go to make your post, let's just use that same picture, right click, then it's going to look like this one when you upload it, and then you click it, and there it is. No white box in the background. Okay, so that's how you make your logo appear on these photos without the white background in the picture. I like doing it because I personally don't like the white box. That's just me. And you can also, if you happen to have a photo with a background that's dark, like see how my logo has a lot of black. So if I had a dark picture and I tried to put this on there, it's not going to look right. With the paid version of Canva, you can also change the colors out, and I can make the black be white. I do have a white version of my logo as well, and then you would just do the same steps. So that's how you do that, you guys. Hopefully that helps. And one other quick tip I want to show you on this first picture here. So you see how when I brought the picture over, it cut off some of it? On this one, the full picture is there. So if you, okay, so see if I bring up this picture over and then I set it as my background, you see how it cuts some of it off? Okay, so the way to fix that, there's different ways, but one way is you can resize the picture, but I don't like to do that actually. One way you can do it, and again, this is with the paid version. So go to your elements over here, and if you do this grid, let's see, if you choose one of these grids, like I like to choose this one here, and then go back over to your pictures, and then you will see, actually no, you have to drag it over. Now the full picture is there, okay, and it didn't cut it off. Then on this bottom part down here, it is one grid. So what I like to do then is just change the color of this. You can change it to whatever color you want. And then, so you'll see if you wanted to put your picture at the bottom, and if you try to do this right now, it looks like that, okay? That's not what you want, obviously. So the way to fix that is to go back over to your elements again, and then you're going to select a frame. So you select one of these frames, resize it, drag it down here, and then go back over to your pictures. And then, see, now your picture is small, okay? And you can also put some text in here. Like if I wanted to just type my name, Debbie Stallings. And I have a black background, so I'm going to make the text white. And then you can drag the text over, and there you go. You can, type whatever else you want. Like I'm going to put in, comma, realtor. And remember to get that R symbol on your keyboard. It's Alt O174. And that gives you that R symbol. And I'm going to resize this actually there. And then you can type in, phone number 214-418, oops, 418-3237. And you see how it's centered here, the formatting. You can also just highlight that and click this over here to make it all left, centered on the left. There you go. Okay, and again, to go and add your logo to this. Now see, if I try to add my logo into this picture up here, let me show you what's going to happen though. So if I go and try to add my logo, it's going to do that. Okay, so that's the thing when you use it as a grid. Now I can do this though, and the logo, see, it still does it. Okay, so so a way to fix that, because it puts the logo in the middle when you do this. So the way to fix that is to, again, go get you a frame. Go grab a frame. I'll just use the circle again. and you can put your logo on that. What I like to do sometimes actually is I'll make this, let's see if this works. See, sometimes I play around with this and sometimes things work and sometimes they don't. That's how I learn about this though, you guys. You just play around with it. But I want to see if I make this background white, and it's a circle. See, a circle looks better than the square. But then I go over to put my logo on there, and yeah, there, see? Made it a circle. So what I can also do if I don't want, see the circle cuts it off a little bit. So let's just kind of actually just delete that. Let's go back over and grab a frame, and I'm going to grab a square frame, okay? So I have a square frame, and again, I'm going to make that background color white. And I'm going to go back over here and grab, and see if I do it that, yeah, there you go. See, that's another way right there to take off that white background on your logo. Okay, so again, to show you again what I did, because I know I did that kind of fast. Okay, so I'm going to go over to elements. I'm going to grab it's a frame. Okay, this is not a, when I put the picture on there, that was a grid. So what I'm using now is a frame. So I'm going to put the frame on there. I'm going to resize it. Put it up here in the corner. Resize it a little bit more. And I'm going to make the background white. And then I'm going to go and grab that logo. I'm going to drag it over. And then there you go. So see, that's 3 ways right there to get rid of that white background on your logo. What I want to test out here, I'm going to test out something live for you guys actually. So if I'm going to go back, I want to see what happens if I actually make this black. What does it do? I'm just curious. Okay, so I think that's not going to show up. Yeah, see, that doesn't show up. Okay, so let's undo that. What happens if I drag that over? Yeah, see, so that by making the background that what color was it again? Yeah. See, what I dragged over was this logo without the background removed. So you do need to use, is that going to work if I do that? There you go. So you know what? Here, you don't have to make the background white because on that one that I just did, the background, there was no background color. I just dragged the logo over. So that's another way to do it too. Okay. But that actually involves a step that's not really even needed. So although that is another way to put your logo on there without the white background, you see I added the frame, but I really did not need the frame. If with the background already being transparent, I could just drag it over. Okay, but this is a way to do it though if you want. So let me retract what I just said. This is the way to get your logo on there if you use the grid to make your picture full size. Because remember up here, the one that I showed you, this picture was not full size because see how some of it is cut off. So here on this one, I used the grid to keep my picture on there full size and also so that I could have this part on the bottom. So to get my logo on there, you would need the frame and then just drag it over like I showed you, but drag it into the frame right here, okay? So hopefully that helps. Hopefully I didn't go too fast for you guys, but replay it, watch it again. There's 3 ways right there I just showed you to have your logo on your pictures without this white background, without this white box on it, okay? So stay tuned for my next Canva tutorial video. I'll have another one soon, okay? Thanks, you guys. Have a good day.